طيب صباح الخير. أهلا وسهلا فيكم. I am Farid, and we've got a good lesson this morning. Well, it's morning here in Jordan. We're going to talk about how do you agree with someone and the things that they're saying. So this is very useful, whether you understand what they're saying or not, because sometimes you might not understand, especially if you're the beginner, intermediate level, even advanced. But then you can at least say, yes, I agree. And hopefully you're not agreeing to something that's, would get you in trouble. But here's how we say it. We've got 5 ways, the most used ways, or the most, this is probably about 95% of what's being said to agree with someone. All right, so here's the first one. The first one is sah. 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 Notice that you do have a shedda here, which means you have to, it literally means tighten up. You have to tighten up on that ha to double it. So, in the transliteration, if you don't read Arabic or write Arabic, you have a capital S, which stands for the saw, which a lowercase we would say would be a sin. So this is transliteration that we do here. That's easier. And notice any capital letters you see in our transliteration are going to be letters that are uniquely Arabic. They are a heavier version of the American, for example here, the American S. It would be a heavier S. Instead of sin, it would be saw, saw. And instead of a ha, it would be ha. Alright, that's just 2 examples. Okay? And you'll see it down here. The ta becomes a ta, you know. Well, it doesn't become a ta, it is a ta, and we would use a capital for that. Alright? So going back to sah. Sah is ammiya. It's not used in Fusha. However, if you want to say it in Fusha or write it, you would say sahih. Sahih. So they roll in the hih into a doubling of the ha, and it becomes sah. Sah literally means correct. That's what it means. Correct. Sah. Right or correct. Alright, so then you've got the second one here is ma'ak ha. Ma'ak ha. Or if you want to say it in more of a Jordanian Bedouin type, if you want to do it in a more of a masculine way. Well, I don't know masculine because men say both ways, but the Bedouin men mostly say hug. Ma'ak hug. Ma'ak hug. Alright, notice hug, this can be a or g, but it's not huk. You don't say ma'ak huk. If you say that, then people think you're, you sound a lot like a foreigner because only foreigners speak Fusha. Most people, Arabs, well, all Arabs pretty much speak the Ammiya is what we're speaking now. So ma'ak ha or ma'ak hug. Alright, so ma'ak literally means with you. If it's a guy, you say ma'ak. If it's a girl, you would say ma'ak, ma'ak, ma'ak. Alright, so ma'ak, with you. Haq would be the a right. Kind of like rights, hukuk al-insan, the human, the rights of a human or human rights. Haq means like a right. Alright, so it means kind of like you are right, kind of like that, but not in the sense that we would say the word right. That would be down here. We're just going to see that in a minute. But anyway, ma'ak ha means kind of like you're right. What you're saying is true. All right. The third one is mazboot. Mazboot. Notice the zain. Now, if you know Fusha, you're probably thinking, wait, Farid, that is incorrect. There is a letter here, and it's not zain. Well, that letter is da. But we're not talking about Fusha, we're talking about the spoken language, and we lighten it up a little bit. We take out the da, and it changes out with a zain, and that's what we talked about in an earlier lesson. You can look up on our site as well. But it becomes mazboot, not madboot, but mazboot. Mazboot literally means right. It means right. You are right. So, in fact, we have a verb. We say, بدك تظبط. بدك تظبط means you want to make it right, like exact. You know, so it's kind of like get the meaning of exactly or right. So, مظبوط. And the next one is كلامك صح. كلامك صح. Or if it's a girl, you would say كلامك صح. كلامك صح. Now, we're taking صح from here, bringing it down, so this means correct. But here, كلام means, it's from كلمة, you know the word, which means word, كلمة, or كلم, you know, he spoke, that's the verb. Alright, this means, basically, there's no real the literal translation would never make sense, but what we can say is, it means the things that he is saying, or in this situation, you're saying. So what you are saying, that's the definition. What you are saying is right, or we would say correct. All right, so what you are saying is correct. كلامك صح. كلامك صح. Last one is, last but not least, is أنا معك. أنا معك. Or for a girl, أنا معك. So that fatha becomes كسرة. أنا معك. Very simple. You have the pronoun, first person pronoun, singular, أنا. Then you have a preposition, okay, with the suffix here. Ma, with. Ka means you. With you. معك. For a girl, معك. So, أنا معك. I am with you. Or it's kind of like we say in English, hey, I'm with you, man. I'm with you in what you're saying. But it's not that informal. Kind of like, hey, I'm with you. You know, in English, it's normal. It's just standard. Could be even used in Fusha. You know, but أنا معك is the last one. I'm with you. So let's go through them again, and you can repeat after me. Ready? صح. صح. معك حق. معك حق. Or معك حق. معك حق. Next one. مظبوط. مظبوط. Next one. كلامك صح. كلامك صح. The next one and last is أنا معك. أنا معك. Okay, there's your lesson, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.